From the north, I call Archangel Michael, Angel of Fire. I call forth the sword of truth, protection and power. I ask for a blue cross in a blue circle of light. I call the warriors of the flame. From the east, I call Archangel Raphael, Angel of Air. I call the host of healing angels. From the south, I call Archangel Gabriel, Angel of Water. I call forth the golden chalice. From the west, I call Archangel Uriel, Angel of Earth. I call forth the tree of life. At the center, I call the light of the Christ, the great white brotherhood, the ascended masters, all of the guides, friends, teachers, and helpers who wish to be present. You are welcome. I ask that I may step aside and this journey be conducted from the realms of light. And so it is. We bring to you the greetings of the great white brotherhood. We are the brotherhood and sisterhood of light, which has been guiding the transformation of this earth. And it is our great pleasure to welcome this day, the return of this team of extremely powerful and high frequency beings who have agreed to join with us for this powerful activation, both of the earth grids and of your own crystalline light bodies. It is time now for the starborn who are incarnate on the earth at this time to awaken, to remember who you are, where you came from, and why you chose to incarnate in this extremely low density energy that the earth at this moment is being lifted up from. And so we come to you this day on this powerful date, the 8/8, at the activation of the Lionsgate portal. We come now to assist you through that portal, to reconnect with your origins on the great star of Sirius, which has a very close connection to Gaia, to the earth. So let us begin. We wish for you now to simply imagine that you are standing on the desert plain, looking up at the Great Pyramid of Giza. It is the night time. The sky above you is filled with stars. You breathe in the cool evening breeze. You breathe in the stillness of this place, looking before you. The shining white sides of the pyramid are shining in the light of the moon. So you stand in front of this massive pyramid that stretches high above you, completely awed by the beauty, the majesty of this powerful temple of light. As you stand here, as you have done many, many times before, you are beginning to awaken those memories. Many, many lifetimes you have served in this great temple, the great pyramid, as priest, priestess, serving the One. So you begin to walk now towards the entrance to the pyramid. We walk together in a line, one behind the other, walking very slowly, placing each foot carefully. And as you walk across the sand, you are going deeper into those memories of the many times you have made this journey. We come now to the foot of the pyramid. We begin to climb the steps on the outside of the pyramid, which take us up to the entrance. One by one, we step inside. We begin to climb slowly up the sloping tunnel. As we have done so many times before. Going up and up and up. And as we climb higher and higher, we are leaving behind the earth plane. We are climbing up to the higher realms. So see yourself stepping out from the tunnel into the king's chamber, this ancient stone chamber made of granite rocks. You can feel the power radiating from the stones, which hold the memories of every ceremony, every event that has taken place inside this chamber. So in the stillness, let the stones speak to you. As we stand here, forming a circle, wearing the robes of the priest of Osiris, priestess of Isis, as we have done so many times before. So just imagine yourself now standing tall, serene, completely confident. There is no doubt here. You know who you are. You know what to do. There is no hesitation. So just feel yourself as this powerful priest, priestess that you are. And you have come here this day, as we have all come, for this extremely important time. When the portal that connects the pyramid to the great star of Sirius is to be activated. And this was known to those who keep the calendars. The astronomers have known of this date and this time. And this is why we have come, as we have come so many times before. So we stand in silence in our circle, awaiting the perfect moment when the channel that leads out of the chamber to the outside of the pyramid is in direct alignment with that great star of Sirius. So a powerful beam of silver, blue, white starlight floods into the chamber. It enfolds our circle as we stand together. So we are now standing in that powerful beam that comes directly from the heart of Sirius. So just breathe in the starlight. Breathe that light into your whole body. With every breath, you are breathing in more starlight. And as you become lighter, as you breathe in the light of the star, simply allow your physical body to dissolve, because that is just the house that you wear on the earth plane. And it's time to leave it behind. So we stand together in our circle and we hold hands, each one of us becoming lighter and brighter, glowing with the radiance of the starlight from Sirius. Feeling the pull as if we are being lifted. So simply allow yourself to be lifted up the beam. We are all traveling together, holding hands, floating up the beam, floating out through the channel, through the walls of the pyramid, floating up and out into the night sky. We are being lifted way above the earth plane, leaving the physical body and the physical world behind. We are now floating out into the stars, floating up higher and higher, being lifted into the cosmos. Very safe, very secure in this powerful beam of light. Look out from this beam. You can see the stars very close with all their radiant colors. You can hear the crystal tones, the symphony of the stars. Feel yourself being lifted higher and higher. Lifted up into the brilliant light, this blue, white, silver light. Above us now is the great star of Sirius. The beam is being lifted through the outer layers of the star. We are being transported to the heart of Sirius, to the great chamber of light. Where there are many beings waiting to receive us. So the beam sets us down very gently in the center of this very beautiful chamber. And then it disappears into the floor. So as you become aware of the chamber, of the many beings who are here to welcome us, you become aware of the body that you wear when you are at home on Sirius. So just feel this body, feel this consciousness that you have as a Sirian being of light. What are the qualities of this consciousness? What does it feel like to be home here in the heart of this great star? Just allow yourself to experience this joy, this love, the peace, the serenity, the power of this being. Very different to the human, to the earth plane. So now look around you at this beautiful chamber that is in the heart of Sirius, the council chamber, where there are many beings waiting to welcome you home. There are beings who have the shape of a lion's head. There are the elders from the council, the mentors who advise and guide. Never order or command, they simply advise and guide. And they have watched your journey from the very beginning. So just listen as they welcome you home. What is their message for you at this time? They are saying, welcome home, beloved brothers and sisters. We have been waiting for you. We have been watching over you. So never think that you are alone. Many of you have felt abandoned or indeed exiled, and you look up at the stars and you say, when can I come home? And so we wish to assure you that you are always home, because we have been with you. We have been walking by your side every step of the way. Do not fear what is going on around you on the earth plane at this time, because it is indeed part of the plan. Your systems have been thrown into chaos because there is a radical recalibration that is happening. It is necessary for your systems to reflect the changing frequencies, both of the earth and of those of the human family, who are indeed responding to these higher frequencies and raising your vibrations. And it is time for your systems of economy, of government, to reflect these changes. And so there needs to be a radical overhaul, and this is happening. So do not fear. Simply stay aligned to your own inner truth, to peace, love, and harmony. Know that this time on the earth is what you have been waiting for and preparing for eons of time. There is nothing to fear. It is simply change, and a very necessary change. So we have invited you here this day to receive a recalibration for yourselves, which is in alignment with the recalibration of the earth systems. It is time for you to remember the truth of who you are. You have been walking the earth at a much lower frequency than that of which you are capable, and is indeed the truth of who you are. It is time now to release the veils that have been cloaking your brilliance, shading your light. It is time to reveal the truth and the light within. And this is why we have invited you here this day to receive the activation, the reconstruction of the DNA strands, to allow you access to all of your consciousness. So we would like you now to imagine yourself standing in the very center of the chamber. A crystalline matrix of light is being constructed around you, a geometrical, three-dimensional matrix of 12 points. And as you stand, this matrix begins to spin. And as it spins faster and faster, it is drawing in closer to your body. So simply open your energy field and receive this crystalline matrix which is restoring your consciousness. As the powerful galactic being that you are. So just feel this blue, this electric blue matrix spinning, activating your crystalline light body, reconnecting the strands in the DNA. For you to embody all of your consciousness. So feel yourself being lifted up into the frequency of pure light, of oneness. To your I am presence, to all that is. Feel your consciousness expanding to connect with the whole universe, to all of the worlds. There are no limitations here. This is your true self. So just feel your consciousness expanding out and out and out, becoming one with all of creation. There is no separation here. Feel yourself as this consciousness that knows who she is, who he is, that knows beyond doubt that there is nothing that can harm you, that you have the power to create whatever you choose. There are no limitations here. Those were only constructs of the mind, not real. So allow yourself to experience the vastness of the being that you are. The consciousness that you are. Is there a message that this consciousness has for you at this time? So as you remember the being that you are, that you have always been, feeling yourself here with your family, in the heart of Sirius. Let us go to the time when you first decided to come to the earth plane, to leave your home here and to come down to the earth. What was your purpose then? What was the service? Why did you come? So now we are coming to the time when the mission is complete. The earth is being lifted into the light, into oneness. And it is time now for each one of us to walk on this earth plane with all of the consciousness of the being that we are. This is the process of what we call the ascension. Is simply to walk in this body with all of the consciousness of your being. So let us now bring this consciousness back to the earth plane. So we stand together once more in our circle. But now we have received this matrix, this crystalline matrix of oneness into our light body. So as we prepare to leave this chamber in the heart of Sirius, all of the beings who welcomed us, they come to stand around us, forming a circle around us. Just listen, see if you hear any message that they wish to give at this time. Beloved brothers and sisters, by returning here today, receiving this activation, carrying it to the earth, you are building a bridge. And through this bridge, you are now connected to all of us here, to all of our hearts. You carry with you all of the deep love that we have for you. As the courageous soul who agreed to bring light into the darkness. We salute you, we applaud you. We are with you always. So remember this bridge of light. Which will always connect you with home. Whenever you are in doubt, you are in fear, you are in need, simply call and we are here, and we love you. So feel yourself standing in the circle, holding hands with your brothers, with your sisters. Each one of you now shining with the matrix, crystalline blue-white light of this activation. The beam of light that was your transporter here is coming up from the floor around you. And once more it lifts you up. And you find yourself floating away from this chamber, bringing with you the love of all of your family here on Sirius. You are floating out into the stars, floating through the cosmos, coming down towards that beautiful blue-green planet, which is your earthly home. You are bringing the light of the star of Sirius here to the earth. So as you come down towards the earth and you look down, you can see very clearly what is happening on the earth plane. There is an interplay between the light and the dark. The light which seeks liberation and union, and the darker, denser energies which seek control and manipulation. Power over. So just watch what is happening. On the earth plane at this time. And watch what happens as this beam of light from Sirius comes floating down to the earth plane. Each one of you radiating this powerful blue-white light of oneness, of truth, of love. So see yourself floating down now to the earth plane, into the body that is waiting. Feel this powerful blue-white matrix. That is your light body. It is floating down over your physical body. And you breathe it in. So that powerful matrix, the galactic light of oneness from Sirius, is now being integrated into your physical form. It is activating the light codes in your DNA, realigning them with the truth of who you are, with all of your consciousness as an unlimited being of oneness, of light. So just feel every strand in the DNA being reconnected. Feel this body of light merging with every level of your being. Your mind, your body, your emotional body. So breathe that light into your whole body. And any places that are holding memories of trauma, pain, abuse, grief, fear, whatever is sitting in your energy field that is of lower frequency, is now being dissolved in the pure light of oneness. And this is who you are now. This is how you are to walk this earth now. Because it is time. You are ready. The earth is ready. Humanity needs you to walk the truth of your being, so that the rebirth of the human race can be accelerated. So feel yourself radiating the light of your essence, shining out to all, for all. There is no separation now. You are here to walk the truth of your light as the conscious co-creator of your universe, who has come to lift the earth into oneness, to plant the seeds for the new earth. So feel yourself as the fully conscious being that you are. Invite this being to take charge of your life. Offer yourself as the vessel for this consciousness to fulfill its purpose in the divine plan. Now listen, does this being have a message for you at this time? So walk forward now. You are the plan. You know the plan. You wrote the plan. There is nothing that is outside of you. Everything is inside and can be changed simply by thought. This is your time. This is the time that you have dreamed of, that you have longed for, when the earth is restored to the garden of love as it was in the beginning, is now at the end. So simply follow your heart. Your heart is your guide. Know that you are loved, you are precious. You are the beautiful shining star that is lifting this earth into the light. We love you. We salute you. We are with you always, as it was in the beginning, is now at the end. Blessed be.